Whalemania! That's right, the world's first whale sanctuary. So, Whalemania, how do you feel about, the relocation of Tasmania, or the land that was originally called Tasmania, to Whalemania?
I don't think it'll work. I don't think it's a very good idea, really.
And I don't think it's very good climate for rats, actually.
Oh no, it's okay. I'm just staying on the ship. I'm actually not allowed in Tasmania. Something about introduced species or something? I don't know. Immigration won't say anything.
Ah, it's troublesome, isn't it?
It is.
Yes, I find this myself when I'm travelling.
Now tell me, have you seen a whale before?
No.
Right. Well, this is definitely your opportunity. Do you think we could get your vote to say, move Tasmania down to where the whales live? So, when you're going down to Whalemania, you could see whales? Maybe? Maybe yes?
No.
No. Yeah, no, I can understand that, but do you think, having a 3-day sail instead of a 1-day sail on Spirit would be better?
Well, it could be if they introduced things like duty-free and things like that, as long as we could get away from, we could buy a little bit of duty-free liquor now and again.
And cheese, don't forget the cheese.
Cheese, Parmesan particularly. I'm fond of Parmesan. It's a great subject, isn't it? Cheese.
Oh,
I went to Switzerland once, which is big for cheeses, and they name all the towns after a cheese.
Wow. So you can go to
Gruyere, Camembert. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's fantastic.
I'm going. Righty, I'll see ya.
That.
No, just kidding. I've got to finish this interview first. Okay, well, if you could see any whales, what would you say to them?
I'd just watch them so they didn't run away. Well, not run away, swim away.
Yeah, okay, I guess that's swim away. Their legs aren't very flexible. That's alright. Neither am mine.
Freshwater whales, and if we could tow Tasmania and give them a bit of land, the whales might even move back onto the land, because they're supposed to have come from the land when Tasmania sunk.
Wow.
Well, yes, years ago, Tasmania was sunk. And everyone which was living on Tasmania at the time, which were basically land whales, so they all had to learn to swim and become sea whales.
I like it.
And so it would be great.
Do you think we should, run one up the basin into Finceston?
Not sure.
Not sure? Oh, okay. What about in one of the major inland lakes? We could put a little whale, and they could have their own inland lake.
Yes.
Yeah?
How are we going to bring all the rivers?
Oh. How do you feel about the Tasmanians are going to start living subtropical in below 0 degrees?
I think people will complain. I think they'll say it's too cold.
Really? They already say that already, so we just thought we'd take it one step further and just see if they enjoy being really, really cold and then just not just cold.
Well, I just can't see it working, and I can't actually see how you're going to tow Tasmania to Antarctica. I'm a bit lost on the logic.
Oh no, it's simple. You just grab Spirit and a really, really, really big rope and how are you at lassoing?
Lassoing? Oh, I wouldn't be the right man for the job.
Do you happen to know Superman?
Yes.
Okay, well we'll probably have to use his magical powers and maybe a bit of Harry Potter on the side there, but
yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, that'd totally be awesome. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen to the rivers, but we just might have to scoop up a lot of water and helicopters and bring it over, dump it in. The usual. Sounds good?
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Do you know how to fly a helicopter?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, yes, I can fly remote control ones.
That'll do. Okay, so right, we'll get you on the list of can help. Okay, so Ryan, you've heard about the Whalemania, towing Tassie down to the Antarctic. What do you think?
An idiotic idea. Leave it where it is.
Right. So we can't really count on you to maybe fly one of the helicopters that's going to take Tasmania down there?
No, just leave it exactly where it is and don't even think about moving it. And don't build a bridge or anything, or tunnels or anything like that to it.
No bridge, no tunnels?
No bridge, no tunnels. Just leave it where it is.
Oh, okay. Well, what would you say the best thing about Tasmania is then?
Well, its location, where it is. It's out of the mainstream, hard to get to.
All right, so it's all about the seclusion and isolation?
Yep.
very nice. Are you Tasmanian?
Mate, no, I'm not.
Right.
I'm looking at moving down there.
Ah! Well, that's a good starting point to, be on the ship to move. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's the idea. And tell me, have you seen any whales before?
Yeah, I saw a dead one.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, this is the joy of Whalemania. There wouldn't be any dead ones. They'd be like alive and swimming and jumping and leaping and, well, whatever we train them to do, I guess.
Yes. At Whalemania.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, yeah. So is it a theme park?
Well, it could be a theme park on the side there, we're just thinking of maybe sticking a whale up in Launceston there and,
A whale up in Launceston?
Yeah, well, it'd be called Finceston.
Oh, what is?
Oh, yeah. Loch Ness Monster?
The Loch Ness Monster, he comes from Tasmania, along with the Tasmanian devils and all of those things. They're Tasmania.
I'd like to think so.
The Loch Ness Monster is not a whale, actually. It's another creature like a biosyn. What do you call a Loch Ness Monster now? What is it?
That's very clever.
Yeah.
Must have taken you quite a while.
Well, it's okay. This old noggin just, starts churning away and things just happen and it's all good and actually a bit to the back there. I'm a bit tight. Can you just give me a little rub down maybe? Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's the spot.
I don't know, this is a big boat. I don't know if this is big enough.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe maybe we'll have to get Spirit 1 and 2 on the job and drag number 3 out of retirement.
That'd be a good idea. It'd be nice to go to Sydney again.
Oh, yeah? And well, the advantage would be, you'd leave Melbourne and 3 days later you'd reach Whalemania. 3 days on a boat, hey?
3 days? It'll only take 3 days.
Well,
what happens if you run into an iceberg?
Well,
have you thought about that?
Actually, no. We'll need a band. We'll need musicians to play the last song, I guess. And you've given us a lot to think about here, Ian. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So you're going home. Oh, so you'd be towed down to Antarctica as well. Do you enjoy the cold?
Sometimes.
Okay, sometimes. Yeah, that'll work.
Depends what I feel like.
Depends what you feel like. Oh, okay, that's a bit harder. Well, anyway, hey, Annabelle, can I get a high five?
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I was going to get dissed there for a second. So here we have Natalie and Chantel. Tell me, what do you think of Whalemania?
We think it's awesome.
Yes, awesome. Bit more, expanding on the awesomeness.
Chantel.
Awesome because...
I have no idea.
You have no idea. It's not the best vote of confidence, but it's okay. Are you ready for this one?
Yeah.
So, Annabelle, why don't you think we should tow Tasmania down to the position of Whalemania?
Because I like it where it is.
Oh, okay. Keeping things central, I guess.
And all the beaches will go away, but they might not come back.
The beaches will go away, but we've already got like a beach beach labelled somewhere on our map here in Whalemania. No, it'll probably go away, I guess. Oh. Okay, anyway, sorry, back to not the ears, they're precious, they're precious. So, what would you say the best thing about Whalemania would be?
Well, it'd be interesting to see what the restaurants were like.
Well, I don't think sushi would be allowed.
No?
No.
Okay.
No, the whales wouldn't eat sushi.
So is it an independent state?
Well, we're trying to see if, Tasmanians would be happy to be called, Whalemania, new flag, new anthem,
So they'd be Whaleys?
Yeah.
Instead of Tassies?
Pretty much. Whalemanians.
I'm a Whaley.
Yeah, I like it.
That's quite good.
And like the anthem could be something like that,
God save our gracious whale.
Totally.
God save our gracious humpback.
Tasmania actually was part of the mainland of Australia, so that's a logical idea. You think you can now take it and put it further south.
Well, that's what we thought, I'm hoping this is going to boost up the tourism. We're going to rename it Whalemania with whale port instead of desert port, Finceston instead of Launceston. It's all going to be good. It'll be a beach party.
Now, how are you going to compete with these Tasmanian devils? Because I think think they might like be relocated by you.
Well, they might be a bit cold to start with, but we were just going to, you know, give them some jackets, maybe, you know, some water skis, tell them that they can, you know, have whale rides. It'd be fun.
I think you struck on something. I think this is a new international best-selling idea.
Ah, that sounds fantastic. I love a good support camera from another one.
Now I'm going to go home and I'm going to practice my swimming.
Excellent.
So that I can now swim from where Tasmania once was down to the Antarctic, where it now will be.
Whalewegians.
Whalewegians!
How many Whalewegians would we have?
Well, I guess enough to wedge around the place, I guess. It'd be wonderful. The wedgie whale.
Would you have a whale north-south divide?
Ooh. Hang on, I did that with a ventriloquist. Hang on. Ooh. Yeah, that's better. It'll be a bit tough, I guess, you know, because it depends on where the whales decided to settle. You know, some of the humpbacks might go south, and some of the sperm males might go north, and, you know, it could just be disastrous. I didn't think of that one. That's a good one to write down. Okay, so hang on. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Anyhow, I'm looking forward to this. I just hope there's some pensioner discounts on the way.
Oh, I'm sure we can definitely get some there. You know, the whales are old as well, so, you know, take a leaf out of their book. It'll be fine.
What a great idea, and I tell you what, it's going to put the Qantas plane out of business, because how can they fly to Tasmania when Tasmania now is in the Antarctic?
Well, we'll let Qantas worry about that. It's all going to be good. Thanks very much for talking with RAT Reporter.
My pleasure.
And good luck with your motorhome DVD.
Is that a rat or a rap?
Ah, he's good, ladies and gentlemen. He's good. Oh, that's fabulous stuff. All right, we're out of here.
Thank you.
You'll be welcomed with whales throwing, like, you know, icicles and snow all over you. It'll be beautiful.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Will there be penguins?
Totally. There'd be wonderful things. There'd be penguins all around. That'd be little waiters.
Little weighted penguins?
Yeah, I mean, they got the suit and everything.
Okay.
It'd be so cute.
Yeah. Krill?
Totally krill. We'd have krill on the grill, and we'd have grilled krill, and there'd also be,
Cuttlefish?
well, I don't know, but okay, I'll give you a cuddle. Aww. Come here, it's okay, don't be afraid. Aww. There we go, yeah, that's nice. No.
We could play that.
This is,
Or
security.
slaps. Can you
Security.
play slaps?
I'll be back to security. Who led him on board anyway?